Hello, everybody! Welcome to another lovely NGS cast. My name is Kime, and here with me today is.
Hey everyone, I am Nopolder, and I'm doing a co-cast with Kimberry here.
Yay! And so today, what we've got for you is a Division B West game, Bronze6 versus sOaK every lane. Both teams looking pretty good, I think, so far. You want to talk about how they're doing so far this season?
Yeah, this is an exciting match, mostly because both these teams are in about the same level of competition. They played a bunch of games against teams, they're about the same record, but they haven't really faced against each other or some of the teams in the upper level division. Bronze 6 right now is 4-0, but one of that matches was against Zombie Eradication Squad, which withdrew, and that was actually a loss. So they turned a 3-1 record into a 4-0 record.
Hmm.
I watched just recently their game against Avalanche, and it was a pretty sizable and exciting match. Um, on the other hand, we have sOaK Every Lane, who are currently 4-2 with one withdrawal victory against uh, Zombie Eradication Squad. They've played some of the top teams though, so they showed some pretty good fight, and they have some of my favorite uh, players who pick spicy heroes on it. So I'm excited for this match.
Yes, although one of those spicy heroes may not be in the
Oh,
lobby.
you're right. Oh, we're not gonna see Vikings or Samurai. This is bad.
Well, maybe, they could have someone else who does it.
We could.
Um, yeah, so to give a quick little recap of what happened and to where we are, what map we're going to be going to. Um, so Bronze6 won the coin toss and elected to go for a map pick, which is not the most common decision that most teams have. A lot of teams go for first hero pick, but Bronze6 feeling confident and decided to go for Volskaya Foundry. So that is what the map will be on. I did a quick look too, and it looks like they are undefeated this season on Volskaya Foundry. They've done 3 games on Volskaya, and they've won all 3 of them so far.
Last one's against Spooky Ghost. They managed to pull out a Mephisto and Tracer combination, which I thought was particularly effective. Uh, Tracer, after her changes, seems remarkably underpicked in B division, if you ask.
I don't know if it's just because I don't know if it's just because what is it? Untouchable is banned. It is a very good talent at 13, but it's bugged, so we don't let people play that in NGS. But yeah, I've been surprised since she's made it through that she's just not really been picked much.
Maybe teams not used to her or just afraid of her being countered by other strong picks as well.
Hmm.
There's certainly enough Rainer going around in NGS that Tracer would have a difficult time.
Yeah, that could be it. Even if you try to pick her late in the draft, it's quite likely, especially in Div B, because Rainer's popular, that Rainer will just be picked. Um, and then, you don't often want to have Rainer and Tracer on your team, and then, like you said, you don't want to go Tracer versus a Rainer.
Okay. It looks like the teams are mostly
Yeah,
ready.
I think we're good to go.
I'm
Um,
excited. When we get the draft, there is one hero I want to talk about for the side of Bronze 6 that I will be surprised if they do not end up in play.
okay. Well, it looks like the draft is starting. Drum roll. There we go.
Give you a hint, Kime. She used to be one of your favorites.
Ooh, ooh. Oh no, now I feel like I should be able to get it. I can't look at my hero pool right now.
It was several seasons ago, but she was particularly good.
I,
And now she's getting a resurgence back in play.
Sonya?
No, not Sonya.
Ah, I don't know what heroes do I play? How are people supposed to know that?
Well, I am looking forward to Urel on the side of Bronze 6.
Ah,
They've played her almost every time they can, and she's been quite effective, if you ask me.
yeah, that's a good call. You're right. Yrel has been seeing a resurgence, and I did play her like almost every match.
That was a long time ago, but she
Yeah.
was. All
What's
right,
what do my stats
there.
have? Not common in Div B West apparently, but
No, but they've played her at least 4 or 5 times. But look, there's a Tracer band there, probably respecting that last time they played in Volskaya.
okay.
And the usual Johanna band, Johanna being one of the most popular heroes in all of Division B. I can certainly respect that.
Yeah, looking at Johanna's popularity and her win rate, which is ridiculous, like 70% or something like that. It's gotten to the point where if you're not first pick, you just have to ban Joe.
Mhm. Well, there goes Joe, there goes Zool, Tracer. I think that hits pretty much all the um, priority heroes. What are you going to expect to see from first pick on? Oh,
Oof, didn't
that,
even have a
that
chance to say it.
is a prepared first pick. And while I respect it, I think that there's going to be a response to a Euro.
Um, yeah, I would also like to see Raynor picked up. Raynor is kind of sliding underneath the radar, but is similar to Joe in that he's picked still pretty frequently and wins a whole bunch.
This may be the first time I've seen them play Genji. Sense if they are capable of playing Tracer there. No, they've played Genji before. They played him on Shrines and looks like on Volskaya as well. So Genji is something they're not a new addition to their hero pool.
Okay.
Now, honestly, I'm not as much a fan of Genji as I am a Tracer. He's been hit hard by the nerf since his dominance.
Yeah, big one was his auto attack. What's it? Range reduction. I think really
hmm
hurt him a lot.
I certainly do respect a good Genji, and I look forward to seeing Kira play him.
And we do see Raynor picked up, which is what I was saying that I really would have liked to have seen Bronze6, I think, grab, probably instead of the Genji. Genji's not going to get stolen.
hmm
Uh,
Yeah, I think there's very few teams who have Genji in their hero pool. And ETC is probably one of the best tanks remaining now that Johanna is banned. So
mhm.
like it so far from sOaK every lane side. I am still sad we're not going to see a Gaz though.
I know, Gazo, Viking, Samuro. Tisk tisk.
hmm We'll
Uh,
actually have to see normal HOTS being played.
oh, what are these shenanigans? And we didn't see any of those banned either, so either Bronze6 just wasn't planning on banning it, or they properly did their scouting to see who plays it.
I think honestly B-Med is sort of infamous by this point, so you know that he's not going to be there. Oh, this is interesting. That is not a URL.
Not a URL. Leo's solid. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a Leo pick.
hmm Do you think there's like a specific uh, hero they're trying to counter the Leo pick, or just maybe just part of their comp looking for like an entomb setup, maybe? Or
Yeah, I think it's with like the Kael'thas and such. Leo doesn't really. I mean, he can counter like the really beefy Deathwings and things like that. So maybe Deathwing's still available.
oh, it maybe just be a hero pool. I think Hero was the one who was playing URL before, so
Okay.
it could just be a role swap going on here. But otherwise, good picks. Blaze is solid. There's nothing's gonna happen down that bottom lane.
I like the Stukov pick as well. I think Stukov is also a nice solid hero. Uh,
hmm Does also deny it from the side of Bronze 6, as Stukov does a good job of Mosh interrupts. Ooh, Alex, I like this.
Alex Volskaya. Okay.
It's an uncommon pick, but one I think that is definitely worthy of doing. One interesting thing about Bronze 6 is they have a large support pool. I've seen them play things like uh, Whitemane, Deckard, not sort of the standard free of Stukov, Anduin, and I just forgot. Oh, Ana,
hmm
which was Ana was not banned, right?
no, she made it through, I think. Rhaegar was banned. Nobody wants to face that bloodlust right now.
Bloodlust is good, though I'm not sure Bloodlust Mephisto is going to do that much.
I think with bloodlust, you don't even need all that many heroes for the attack speed. Um, just like one or two really good attackers. So looking at these two drafts, do you have a preference? I think I do.
Yeah, though I love the spiciness, the Genji and the Alex. I think my heart They have my heart, but my mind says more of sOaK every lane's draft.
Yeah, also feeling very similar. When you look at sOaK every lane's draft, each hero they picked is just very, very solid for the role that it's going to fulfill. And when you look at Bronze6's draft, they've got some very, I mean, not common hero choices. So it
Well,
doesn't mean that they can't succeed with them by any means.
speaking of Bronze 6, would you like to introduce them?
Sounds good to me. Oops, just a sec, let me. That's what I get. Sorry, everybody. There we go. All right, so over on the side of Bronze6, we have CRT on Diablo, Danny on Leo, Leoric Alun on Alexstrasza, Kira on Genji, and my Jewish cat on Kael'thas.
All right, on the side of sOaK every lane, we have DMN13 on Raynor, we have Wipeout on Blaze, we have Tornado on Mephisto, and we have Philip K on ETC.
All
Oh,
right.
and Stroge is on sTookOff. And you got the usual early game posturing here.
Yep, nobody really wanted to engage too much. Do we have many stacking heroes right now?
Well, let me see what talents
Oh,
we've
Stukov took
gone.
a stack, hero stacking.
Oh, that's honestly, it's not my favorite sTookOff build, but his level 1s are not high impact anyway.
Mhm.
Yep. And as usual, there's a little bit of posturing, a little bit of strays, but nothing important's going to happen.
Got our offlaners going to the offlane, as expected.
A little faster rotation instead of sOaK every lane, as they do their namesake soaking every lane.
Oh. They did also just leave ETC mid there, just to make sure that they were going to miss absolutely zero soak.
Yep. Well, they are going to split down for their usual camp. Their timings are pretty good here. They are right on schedule, taking the turret camp before. I assume that Bronze 6 is going to take theirs eventually. They're not going to
Looks
try
like
to stick
Diablo's
support
going
camp
down.
up. Well, this gives them an opportunity. If they start the support camp now, they'll have basically it for free, while Bronze 6 must have to deal with getting their turrets. But they look like they're going to play it safe here.
Yep. If they want to do that, they have to do it pretty soon here.
Yeah, it's already gone.
Okay.
Oh, they can start. No, they're starting it.
Oh.
Oh, they might get this.
Caster curse.
Genji's about half health, and he is still doing the turret, and they get it down fast. That was good rotation, snazzy stuff. They managed to convert it to an early game advantage.
Yep, I like that. That was good. Fast on the mercs to be able to get that. They were, like we noticed, a little bit slow on actually grabbing the support camp, but fast enough.
And look at the XP lead.
What do we have? Oh wow, wow. Yeah, good half level or so, and that's coming from those mercs in large part. Also some missed soak, it looks like, from Bronze6.
Yeah, I forgot the healing camp is going to be a large chunk of experience. So yeah, ahead on the rotations. They've come into the first objective with an item advantage. Let's see if Bronze 6 can capitalize on this. And they're doing the mercs, they're holding it, they're going.
Didn't even notice when they grabbed that. They held it, which was a nice decision.
See, people are going for most normal builds here. Stukov's pretty much normal. Alex is normal. I don't know Genji well enough to judge if it is normal or not.
No
but it
idea.
looks pretty simple.
Leo going for a standard build.
So now they've got it.
Bronze6
has a little bit of a
skirmishing. Yeah, but everybody gets out there. Bronze6 just really wanted to clear those mercs up top first, it looks like.
Okay. Well, they've got an early lead on the objective. The mercs are cleared, but that's the cost, about 40 points on the objective. There's still plenty of time, however, for Bronze6 to come in there and contest it. They are down 7s, though, temporarily.
Yeah, they're not down by much, so they're going to want to get that first. And they have it now.
They have it now. Turret camp is up in about 10 seconds for sOaK every lane. We'll see if they stay on the point or if they go immediately. Oh, Dinner's already there.
Yeah, they're posturing for it. They're
playing this map very well. This was a Bronze 6 map choice,
Bronze 6 picked this, yeah, and they're undefeated on Volskaya so far.
Well, sOaK every lane is doing a great job and a beautiful engage here. Silent splitting the team. Dragon comes out. ETC is in a
very
little bit of
low.
trouble. Drops the item, but healed up for it. He survives a little bit. It's a 1-for-1 so far.
It's
1
good
for 2 make
Diablo's
that.
dead too, yep.
Yep, and a 1-for-3 as the item support and the engage. And I'll just say a little bit of help with the silence there. Gotta call it the support.
Oh yeah, give that support credit.
To be fair, though, honestly, it was probably a lot of the Mephisto damage there as well. Mephisto is an underrated hero, and I think that's enough for them to secure the first.
Yeah, a little bit of an engage into the choke too, which I wasn't quite sure initially who that was going to benefit the most.
I think even with Dragon, that choke really is good for the ETC. It's good for the sOaK. The Mephisto gets some good lightning stuff. Only would be bombs, I guess, spreading from the KT, sorry.
And the flame strike itself. Let's see. So we do see sOaK every lane going for a little bit of damage mid, and then right up to that fountain, which they kill very quickly.
Pretty much traditional. Get the wall, get the fountain. That's pretty good. As much as you can expect out of the
Getting the full wall up top is nice.
Genji's a bit low. Man, just get up though. Yep.
Honestly, Rainer's pretty low too. You got their sOaK in the protector, so.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure teams are just gonna reset now. The sOaK taking a little damage. ETC goes in for a bit. Gets flipped out of the stun. Which certainly never seen a Diablo on our team flip people out of those. Tens are up. Tens are up. They try for an engage. Durance misses though, and it looks like the sOaK every lane's not going to be able to capitalize too much on this.
Yeah, Diablo looked like just juked out of that Durance, which could have been really big because they were grouped up really closely there.
Alright, and for ults, we have the Durance, we have Hyperion, we have Flailing Swipe, we have Mosh Party, and we have Bunk. Pretty much what you would expect.
Yeah, the only thing, some people do Banshee instead of Hyperion, but both are still pretty common. And on the other side, we have Entomb, Apocalypse, Lifebinder, Dragonblade, and Pyroblast.
What do you think of the Pyroblast? Or maybe I should ask Trabe that question.
Trabe loves it, you know that. So on the plus side, you know, they don't have any protected, they don't have really spell armor either.
They have Bunker.
They do have Bunker, and Pyroblast gives you a really big lead up. So if sOaK every lane does this correctly, really Pyroblast should get no value. Rainer getting a little caught.
Apocalypse combo misses a bit, but he's still in a lot of trouble. Gets a heal off. The Pyroblast coming in though in the Entomb, and he is swipe and item used.
Blaze was nowhere nearby.
Oh, but that is a Durance in the root.
Durance on Kilthas.
Kilthas is a little bit low, but they can back off here. Blaze wasn't there, and they've already had Rainer down, so there wasn't much damage follow-up.
Yep.
That's a pretty sizable loss for sOaK every lane. Not so much the kill, but the
Yeah, well, Bronze6 was able to capitalize on the Rainer being a little bit out of position, and it also just being a 5v4.
Oh, did they drop their turret as well? Oh, that's gotta hurt.
They've gone right there, yeah.
They've gone from being advantaged in the next fight to being roughly equal. I see it. One turret on both sides now.
ETC a little bit kind of out of position, but it's ETC.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has slide up. He should be fine.
Both teams sort of converging towards the top here. That's where the next objective is.
Turrets.
It's a little bit on both.
Still a minute for both turrets, so I wouldn't expect them to try to wait for that.
Alright, looks like they're coming. Oh, Durance missed. Looking for that Diablo. There comes
just a Diablo.
But Diablo's gonna get healed right back up for that light.
Yeah.
ETC's in a little bit of trouble. But he's fine. He's doing ETC's things. Rainer's fire in the back line, and they got Mercs back in the.
Yep, so really Mosh Pit being the big ult use right there. The rest of them are pretty low cooldowns. And not getting the value there. It looked like also some of sOaK every lane's DPS was kind of zoned out, I think, a little bit for that. So.
They had some damage on the Diablo, but it's hard when Diablo just basically got a full heal there.
Yeah, with the Lifebinder.
Lightning Bun. There comes Dragon out. Bunkers down. There's Entomb. Oh, and the DPS are trapped in the
Oh,
Entomb.
and Tomb with
Can't be
Dragon
swiping.
Blade.
Oh, that was tough.
I
They're
did
making
not
some.
see that coming.
They are making some good combos with that Entomb.
That
Being able to get.
was, yeah.
Yeah, with the Reyna trapped in there, that was just not super good. And it looks like Bronze6 are going to capitalize and grab the support.
I like it. I think they should have someone on the point still.
Yeah, I mean, they will. Well, someone needs to pick up that item, but sOaK and LaNe will be up to contest this. So they're not going to get point B without a fight.
No, that's why I think I would have liked to have seen them get as much as they can on it. They missed probably a good 30% or so during this whole time, maybe
Yeah,
more.
that seems about reasonable. Especially as sOaK and LaNe isn't going directly to the point. They are getting some turrets, which is a smart move if you ask me. They should be able to get this turret and contest the point. And with free turrets, they'll have a good advantage on this fight, I think.
They have 4 turrets.
4 turrets?
Everyone but Raynor has a turret right now.
Wow.
That's
well. Yeah, guess we are going to see Gazlowe after all.
Yes. Well, there's 2 turrets and a healing thing on the side of Bronze. There's so many items right now.
Items. It's time for them to be used. All right, they managed to push him off the point. There's 1 turret down. Most of the ults are back up. Raynor's in a little bit of trouble. Diablo's in. There goes the Entomb. A swipe clears them out. They have to watch. All right, more turrets are down. Turrets are shooting at our turrets.
Diablo getting a little bit low. He has so much health too, it's hard to heal him back up.
Yep. Dragon went down in that fight, right?
Yes, Dragon went out early.
Okay, so that's a lot of their sort of sustain. And they are going to get bullied off here, especially as there are free turrets just waiting for them to come into this. Like, Dragon is a lot better if you can pop it as they come in. It's a lot harder to pop the Dragon and then slowly wade into the enemy.
And so Bronze6 is now only half a level away from 16s, but they're just not going to have time before, so they're going in.
Yep, last turret's been dropped. Blaze gets the stun off. Protector is out.
The triple stun by Blaze.
Triple mosh.
Triple mosh.
And the Entomb doesn't help too much. There's a full heal for Lifebinder. Good use on the Lifebinders, but blue health bars are low and they are falling. Dragon is out again. Raynor seems to be the primary target of Bronze6, and they managed to hold Raynor together and look like they're going to push and get this fort probably.
Yep, I like that Bronze6 was able to keep it just to 1 death. That looked a little bit scarier there, to be honest.
Good use of the Lifebinders, I think. Lifebinders have saved at least 2 people. And so if you can get that kind of value out of it, it's probably there's not too much blow up on the side of sOaK and LaNe. They've got Mephisto and Raynor as their damage, not like straight up So the Lifebinder is getting good value.
Yep. So traditionally you'd see the Protector try to get that bot well, just like the first one tries to get the top well, but I think they spent too much getting that fort, so they're going to trade off the bot well for the top fort here.
I don't know if XP and catapult pressure is still pretty.
For sure, yeah. And with that fight and with the Protector, they did even up the XP, so both teams almost exactly even with XP.
Test.
Durance, Tomb, Apocalypse, Swipe, whoosh, everything.
Abilities flying out there. Looks like Bronze6 is going to be backing off.
Yep, Lifebinder right now, the only ult that's up. But Bronze6 will have a couple more big impactful ults here in just a few seconds.
And speaking of impactful things, here comes a fight over point. This is looking a little hard. There's a beautiful Lifebinder saves Leo. That's going to be ETC's trying to desperately get out. He's not going to make it. Oh, everyone is so low.
Oh, those bombs. The Kel'Thas bombs spread.
All right, it's not over yet. But it looks like Raynor's going to back out, and now it is over.
Raynor, I mean, maybe could have gotten something there, but I think backing off was the right choice.
So, with all that, what are we down for items? Who's got the remainder?
They used Bronze6 got the item and used it right there. So I think they're all out. No, Alex hasn't turret.
Well, they're gonna take this opportunity and take support here.
Yeah, Genji's almost dying to it.
So I was gonna say they didn't get too much advantage in the fight, but having enough people up to take support camp will get them a advantage for the famous or infamous point C on this.
Infamous is probably the better word for it.
Oh, seen so many clown fiestas around that point.
Yeah. It is nice that both teams do have their bot forts and bot wells both still up. So there's a pretty good chance that this point C won't necessarily end the game.
It is both, yeah, with both those up, it's not, unless they get a full wipe and just go straight to core. I don't think, oh, ETC's in a bit of trouble. He's got slide, he's getting out. Duran's giving some zoning.
Yeah, zoning, parents, zoning, and tomb.
Mm-hmm. And so it looks like sOaK is going to back out, and I'm pretty sure this game is going to go to a level 20 fight on points.
Almost certainly, yeah. Looking briefly at talents, we do have the Wraithwalk build from Leo. Pretty traditional all around from Blade. Oop, engage in the mid.
Yeah, the Diablo's there, but there's Alex is there for heals, and it's Diablo. He's tanky. He's got full souls.
He's got 87, which is, but still that's a bunch of souls. Like,
what build is this Leo? Is he going? Oh, he went Wraithrock Leo.
yeah.
So he's gonna try to.
And we do have Ignite from Kael'thas, which I love to see. That's my Kael'thas build. Every talent
Like,
there.
yeah, I think that is the good Kael'thas build.
I have full Swift Strike build from Genji, but I don't know what that means. Oh, ETC caught.
He's stopped, he's entombed, he's silenced.
Buried alive is rough. Wipeout tried to save him with the bunker, but not quite able to reach him.
I don't think ETC could press any buttons there. Yeah. So it's about a half level for sOaK every lane until they get 20. I'm not sure they wanted the fight before that anyway.
Yep. Leo is top, so it's not like Bronze6 is grouped in any way that they want to be. They have 3 mid as well.
They are almost to 20. They might try a fight, at least push this Diablo off.
Or kill him.
He's Diablo. He can get out.
Zoning with the slows. Oh, they're missing so many slows and roots though.
Alright, there's a life binder out.
Blade's in trouble.
He does not have bunker.
No, he dropped it early to save ETC.
That's gonna be down. It's staggered death.
Oh, double buried alive.
Apocalypse and sOaK doing his best to swipe away, but Mephisto is gonna burn to death.
Oh, it was really close though with the tap. I think sOaK was just like a second or two away from a heal.
Alright, well, you know what, Kime? I don't think this is gonna be game over. By the time they get this protector, Mephisto should be about, what, 30 seconds out? So they should be able to defend at core or even keep.
I love this map awareness from sOaK every lane. Noticing or just guessing that Bronze6 is not going to have many people on the point. And so they just go and they push off Diablo.
ETC going and playing music for Diablo.
Yeah, they're not getting the point, but Bronze6 is not gaining anything either. Which is really where sOaK every lane would love to be.
Oh, ETC better get out here. If he gets slammed, or there's a swipe. Yep, that would have been a very dead ETC. sOaK would not been on.
Yeah. Nice save from sOaK there.
It's 5 seconds to Mephisto, and they can definitely contest this.
Yeah, they've
got 20.
They need to rush it though. They're low on time.
Probably a 4v5 at this point would kill them. Looks like they're just gonna give it up.
Yeah,
and get some push in other lanes. And yeah, I think you're right. They didn't have quite have the time for it.
Yep. Getting those top mercs, I think, is a good decision if they're not going to go for it, because that could push down keep.
Whoa! Buried alive.
Did you see TC dodge that?
Yeah, that was a beautiful slide. If ETC got hit with that buried alive, the game might have been over.
That would have been huge, yeah.
Oh, it's down for 30 seconds. Let's see what they can do here. They do have Mimic, they do have Rainer for burning on the Protector. And they're gonna get some damage on it. It's already down to about 75% health.
Yep, Bronze6 really letting the Protector kind of be on its own for a bit there.
Leo's in the top, looks like he's cleaning up the Mercs, so they don't really want this fight.
Mm.
And I'm not sure the Protector's gonna get much aside from like double fort here.
Yep, which, you know, is a reasonable decision from Bronze6. You know, don't die, get value.
I know, but it's so hard. That means you have to do point A again.
At least it's not point C again.
But you notice there was no fight on point C. Both teams deciding that it wasn't worth it.
That's true.
Ooh.
They didn't even do it. Ooh, this is a good laser. Oh.
Yeah.
So
Alright, Protector is pretty much dead. I love the double Mimic on Mephisto there. They're getting so much damage.
Right.
Ooh, Leo caught out a little bit.
Trouble.
He's got Unstoppable? No.
Oh, he's got Life Binder.
Yep.
The support play from both teams.
This is
Double stun by
buried alive.
Blaze.
Yep.
Oh, Death
That's
Metal.
buried alive. Oh, but there's a dragon there. He's gonna get some, and Mephisto's doing Mephisto things. Everyone's super low. Dragon is low. Dragon can't heal anything when she's low. Oh, did you see that interrupt on the Pyroblast?
I did. I think he should have just auto-attacked Gale, though. Either way, though, really nice fight from sOaK every lane. I think calling out the Death Metal, I feel like really turned it.
That's a full team wipe. This Diablo died is there as well. So what can they get though? Can they get the?
They want to get top keep, yeah. With 30 seconds, with Wave, Catapult, Mercs.
Diablo's still a squishy Diablo. I'm not sure about this. Oh, he can get out.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to. He gets. Yeah,
right,
he was
5 seconds on Leo.
just getting some souls with his Q, I think there.
Like, I'm not sure they're gonna get this. So is.
No, and Rainer's in trouble too now. Tomb is up.
There's
There it is.
Live. There's a Diablo. There's a Hellblade. And that's all right. Can they get a counter kill?
Oh, they make it 2. Against Squishy Diablo still. Blaze popped Unstoppable, so when Diablo went for the Q charge, it just thunk, like hitting a brick wall. Sorry, that was funny.
I do think they would have got more done if Mephisto had been there with them.
Yeah. Pushing with just.
Now, so they'll have an item advantage, but it's gonna be a while for point A up. So it's gonna be another 5v5 at 22 minutes in to decide.
Nobody has a keep down. Nobody even has all the forts down.
This is Volskaya. If you don't lose in a clown fiesta on point C, the game will never end.
Alright, everybody take your bets. How many protectors are we gonna get to?
I'm hoping for 5.
Yeah, I think if you go past 5, you're required to quit HOTS, I think is the rule.
You should be. You should be. Both teams are required to uninstall out of
yeah,
shame.
I think those are the rules.
I mean, it's very easy that can happen, because if you have a fight where you at least trade even on kills and get the Protector isn't that much of an ejector. It will get a fort, maybe a keep, but it's not going to core all by itself.
It was nerfed, I don't know, a year ago or so, maybe? A while ago. It used to be stronger.
Ooh, maybe an Entomb? Maybe? Nope. Just doing the spooky ghost thing.
Yep. So we
Alright.
3 items to 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm advantage still for sOaK every lane, though I think in this late game thing, items do come less important. Like, the turret isn't going to do as much as Mephisto doing his double lightning thing.
Yeah,
or
agreed.
Or Leo landing in a tomb. Like, those are the things that are going to decide this game.
Yeah, Blaze should mount up.
Alright, both teams playing a bit safe.
Yeah. Leo coming down now.
Alright, he's looking for that Entomb. Here comes Dragon. They're going to start the engage.
Second lane should leave. Dragon's out. Just leave.
Yeah. Oh, that is a dead spook off.
Yeah. Oh, ETC got interrupted.
Counter kill on is. Alright. Leo's gonna live. He's got the light bomber healing him 3 times now, and that's a 2 for 1.
I'm
That
impressed they got
much.
Genji, to be honest.
They had some pretty good one. That's probably alive. Nope, it is
Oof.
a dead Rainer, and that's pretty bad. Ooh,
Oh, Mephisto
20
really playing the.
I think that was under 200 health there.
Yeah. I think that was really unnecessary by sOaK every lane. The dragon came out, and they had several crucial seconds where they had space to leave.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Um,
and Bronze6 wasn't going to get the protector off, so they could have backed out and just won it.
and then came back in. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, whereas from Bronze6 side, that was a really nice engagement. They didn't take those few seconds that they had to escape, so you punish them for it.
Mm-hmm. There was some nice Diablo flip into the Buried Alive Entomb, I believe.
Oh, I got so nervous there because he actually flipped Stukov out of the Buried Alive,
Ah,
but was still in range
oh,
to
Buried
flip
Alive.
back. Oh, that's a good Buried
But
Alive. Poor
there's a counter
Blaze.
one, but he's got bunker.
Oh, he got bumped out.
Yep, but he's still got a little bit left in the bunker. He's low, but he can get out of this.
Well done for Blaze.
And that's Alex draws an ult down too.
Yeah,
So
I'd say take that.
Blaze is backing, but they might be able to contest this. Nope, they're gonna let the protector go, maybe? Yeah, without Blaze here, I would be surprised if they went on this. Alright, ETC gonna get
Well, they're
stunned.
trying.
Flipped. They're in, it's a 45, Blaze joins it now.
Mosh pit on the
There's a
that
mosh.
doesn't hit.
No, yep, nope, he was unstoppable. Oh,
Double stun from Blaze.
ETC a little bit low, but Diablo goes down first. Genji's
Diablo
in the
will be
back, but
back.
being chased away.
So Diablo had a soul, so he will be back if they want to contest this with a weaker Diablo.
Mm-hmm. They do not have their ults though. They are down, at least on the Dragon Blade and the Pyroblast. But their last Mosh is down as well. Endurance is up in 30 seconds. See if they go for it.
They are?
They have to go in now. There's the bunker. Is that the upgraded bunker?
It is the upgraded bunker, yeah, it did throw
Alright,
out.
imperative life, but it doesn't help. They can just walk out of that, and that's going to be Protector going over to sOaK every lane. Alright,
Yep.
27 minutes in the game. Let's see if they can finish it.
Oh, they've got nothing pushed, though. Protector's gonna have to just go through everything.
Well, let's see if they can get it. I mean, they only have Leo down. Leo's going to be up soon, too.
Mm-hmm.
Pisto's off, pushing top. Bottom is actually might go down during all this.
Yep.
They get some damage on it.
I mean, I think they could just rush the keep here. I think they
They
should.
could definitely watch the keep, but I think he's worried about Raynor and Blaze in the back line.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, are they going for a core?
They are
They
not.
can't.
Okay. Definitely a little bit of miscommunication there. They were thinking about it. Durance out. Durance hits.
Durance out. Oh, that's a lot of damage on Leo, and he dies through life.
Oh,
KT
that
falls.
Durance.
That might be core.
Still
got
over
a couple
a minute on the Protector.
Yep. Draken comes out for defense, and the core is turned. I think the Protector can just right-click core now.
I think so, yeah. There's just not enough damage now.
Down to 60. 40. Yeah, that should be it.
That's GG. What a Durance there.
Game. Only 4 Protectors, though.
Oh, well, that's good. That means that they're allowed to stay, as HOTS players. Don't have to uninstall. Always nice to see.
It is good. I'm looking forward to a game 2 with these teams. Stats are actually completely even on kills if you look at that. 18 to 18.
I mean, it was a really back and forth game.
It basically came down to the Volskaya late game fights around control points.
Mm-hmm. And even that, though, the Protector wasn't going to be game until that very last few seconds where Mephisto was able to get the double Durance.
Yeah, the Mephisto Durances were a lot of their setup for just kills. And I think Mephisto, especially at 20 when he gets Mimic, it just does so much damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking at the hero damage, even on kills, but Mephisto having, an extra 50% more damage than the next most recent person, the next highest.
And so I think the sOaK Every Lane's first pick Mephisto definitely paid off there.
Looking at the most important stat, look at those XPs, 25k to 25k, just a few
Mm,
hundred separating, not even the offlaners, but just 1,000 between Blaze and Leo actually. So that's what I like to see.
mhm. Yep, evenly matched.
Mhm.
All right. I don't think I have anything more to say about talents here. All looks particularly normal. Stats are good.
Yeah,
Ready
just
for a game
the
two?
20s on both teams I think were very impactful.
Mm-hmm.
We saw
Yeah,
Death Metal, Bunker, Swipe, like all of these 20s were
buried alive.
Buried Alive was big. Um, Flame Strike. I even saw Diablo secure to kill with Blink by blinking into the Buried Alive to have the extra stun just to make sure.
That was pretty good.
Um, and this is actually now Bronze6's first loss this season on Volskaya. Uh,
Ooh.
and
Yep.
it was tight.
I think actually early game that sOaK Every Lane had some pretty good map control and spot on rotations.
Mhm.
Though it evened out when we got to the team fights and items being used and so on.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the early game did favor sOaK Every Lane. But then, coming into the mid and late game, I thought Bronze6 was going to take it.
Oh yeah, they had very good team fights.
Yep. Um, it's just, like the point C and even most of the second point A protector, there's just so little push on from outside of the protectors that they couldn't really, take advantage of it, it felt like.
Looks like the game is up.
Yes. So next game is going to be on Ultrak Pass.
So do you think that Bronze 6 went for map pick again, or did they go for hero pick?
Uh,
Oh, looks like it was the map pick
Yo first pick.
of sOaK Every Lane.
Okay. Oh, they on the. Can you? Teams are on the wrong side.
Yep, got to do the swappy thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry. So who picked this map?
I think this was the pick of sOaK Every Lane.
Because Tornado was saying that they get first pick. Okay,
Hmm.
that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, and
Uh,
so let's see.
so that would mean that Bronze6, having picked first map and lost it, decided to go for hero pick for map number 2.
And I'm looking at sOaK Every Lane. They don't have many games on Alterac.
Well, to be fair, at least this season, neither does Bronze6.
That is true. They have one game on Alterac during. No, that was against Spooky Ghosts. That might have been a while ago.
My first
But
pick.
anyway,
Okay.
it is an unusual map. I think that both teams have not as much practice on this map um, as other potential maps. It
Hmm.
is somewhat similar to Volskaya in that it's a lot of open spaces and not too much going on.
Yep. There's no real offlane that's super impactful. And then the objective is just kind of everybody fights in one big area for a while.
Mm. And you have one camp that you can easily take. I'm not really counting the giants on this one.
I think
So
there are no
uh,
giants on this one.
the big giant, the
Oh,
boss.
the boss. Yeah, nobody cares about the boss on this one.
The boss is not particularly effective, and he's difficult to take.
We're good?
I'm good.
All right. Let's see. Thinking about what we could see differently. I mean, there weren't any really super Volskaya specific picks last game, I felt.
Alex is a pick I think that gains in strength on Volskaya.
Yeah, and
But
you think that that differs on Alterac?
hmm um, Alterac, I could see an Alex being picked here, but I wouldn't expect it. I think I remember one of these teams playing Junkrat.
Ooh,
So I,
Junkrat's pretty solid for the stall.
hmm the stall is good. I think the mines are particularly fun on this map as well.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. I don't really see enough of Alterac Pass to know if there are major comp changes here. I would sort of expect to see the same sort of comfort heroes picks that we saw before.
Joe banned from Bronze 6. Oops, let me hop into the draft screen. Oh, they have first pick. I don't think I like them banning Joe. I think I'd rather them force sOaK eVeRy to ban it.
It was so highly contested unless they are planning on another tank. I, I doubt that their tank is unable to play Joe. Joe is a very simple tank to play. It could just
Hmm
be a personal preference thing as well.
hmm It's just she wins so much.
Hmm
Tracer banned again from sOaK eVeRy, so I think we may be playing game 1 again.
That could be the very same thing, very same comps. I mean, it was a very even game. They could be saying, okay, we just need to tighten up our play a little bit, and we can do this.
Yeah, I mean, if they dodged that last Durance, who knows what would have happened?
I think we would have seen Protector 5.
We probably would have.
Honest.
Raynor banned. I like that
Yeah.
decision. Raynor is banning Joe Raynor. A little bit hesitant if your first pick, but if you're not going to pick them, I think you should ban them just because they're so strong right now.
What would you first pick here, though? Zool? Um,
Let's see.
I don't know what I consider first pickable without Zool, Tracer, Raynor. I mean, Mephisto. Mephisto would be a reasonable first pick. Both teams play it very well.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. That's what sOaK eVeRy took last time.
Does leave Zool up, but I haven't seen them play Zool before. I'm
Yeah,
sure they can,
yeah, I would like to
but
see Azul's good here. I'd like to see it.
I think the Zool's a reasonable pick here as well. Looking for their pool as well here.
First pick Diablo.
That's, I mean, the Diablo player was pretty good. Um,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say he did some good stuff there. Um, it's not usually what I consider the first pick on the map, but with the heroes that are out gone, um, only Zool I think would be a alternate reasonable one.
Yeah, best guess would be, what they want to pick for the rest of the heroes are a little bit more counterable, and Diablo's just a little bit safer.
Hmm So Rhaegar there, that sort of telegraphs a heavy auto attacker of Bloodlust. I see a lot of Rhaegars, people taking Rhaegar mainly for the Bloodlust.
Yeah, that's very common now.
Hmm I feel like if you go Ancestral with Rhaegar, there are probably other healers that you could have done a similar role and a little bit better.
Like Lifebinder Alex, like we saw last game, who
Yeah,
saved
Lifebinder.
many people. I
Ooh,
love like taking
Greymane.
the yeah.
Yeah, take the Greymane. That's super good.
He's a solid here, and then it just denies sOaK eVeRy from getting the Greymane as well.
Hmm They do get a chance to ban our support here, but with the amount of supports that Loon plays, I think it's probably not going to be too difficult for her to find one to play.
I like the Sylvanas pickup too.
Hmm
I think she's a solid hero. I think last I checked her win rate wasn't actually as high as I expected, but
No, I'm somewhat biased against Sylvanas after our doomed Sylvanas experiment about 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago.
one day we'll learn how to play Sylvanas. Which
Yes, but probably not this season.
in B West Sylvanas is a flat 50% win rate.
Pretty solid. Like I've definitely seen some good Sylvanas play, and she will help pushing with the objective here. There's a
Zul.
Zul'Ban.
You know what? I hadn't really thought about it, but Zul's strong and also would synergize pretty well with Bloodlust.
Oh yeah, being able
Um,
to run close, get those really fast auto attacks off,
yeah,
get in position for a poison over.
yeah, that was I think a really good ban from Bronze 6.
Mm. I'll have to look through sOaK every lane's matches. I don't remember them playing many Rhaegar here. Like they played, oh, they played a bunch of Rhaegar. What am I talking about? They have, they have done this bloodlust kind of thing quite successfully before.
We do see a Urel pick up for kind of the offlaner.
Mm.
Very similar in a lot of ways to Blaze actually.
Hmm
Kind of solid, a decent amount of mobility, a sort of awkward but still manageable stun.
It feels weird. I feel like I'm seeing the heroes that I expect to see on Bronze 6 side on the other team.
Double check we got the teams right.
No, I'm pretty sure these heroes' names are correct.
Yeah.
And there is the White Mane. So
White
White
man.
Mane is honestly a bit of a controversial pick if you ask me. Um, Good heals, but not as played much as the red ones. I think I have only seen in Division B LaNe being the one to play White. I'm probably wrong on that, but I have not seen another White Mane player.
Yeah, Lynn picking some, I guess, unorthodox heroes with the White Mane, with the Alex. Neither bad heroes, just not like
Mhm.
the top tier, not top tier, but like the most common, I guess I would say, meta
Yes.
heroes you see.
I think that White Mane is definitely a decent support. She definitely rewards careful, and she certainly has the amount of burst. It'll be interesting to see if she goes for the damage ult
hmm
or for the protection ult.
hmm
Probably the damage ult against this team.
Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm excited
Yeah.
to see the White Mane because I don't see her very often, like I was saying, and based off of the Alex play, I'm expecting good things.
hmm what do you feel about Tychus for the auto attacker?
I'm uncertain. Uh, so a full Souls Diablo will probably get wrecked by Tychus, and I have to
hmm
imagine a bloodlusted Tychus, Diablo will die in like 0.6 seconds.
Yep, but those 0.2 seconds are long enough for Diablo to charge and flip and do a whole bunch of things on the Tychus.
That's true. Tychus is a little bit tankier than a lot of ranged auto attackers.
hmm Oh,
Uh,
Bloodlusted Odin.
I didn't even think about that, but okay, that's a thing. That would be
hmm
kind of fun to see.
Like one the honestly, I think that's a particularly nasty set of things. If you just pop Bloodlust and you pop Odin, it's going to be difficult for the other team to engage into that.
Yep.
But we'll see.
All right, you want to shout out Bronze 6 here?
Sure. On the side of Bronze 6, we have Danny on Leo, Kiara on Greymane, CRT on Diablo, a Loon on Whitemane, and my Jewish Cat on Sylvan.
And over on sOaK Lane, we have Wipeout on Urel, Tornado on Tychus, Philip K on ETC, DMN on Junkrat, and Strogus on Rhaegar. Someone in
Looks like
chat
we're,
saying Tychus is a great pick if he goes the right talents. I don't know what the right talents are, so
well,
let me know as we
there are
go.
there are certainly debates on this one. What Trey thinks the right talents are and what I think the right talents are very different.
Trabe has unique opinions on talents, and we just let him do it.
Mm-hmm.
Both tanks going deep for the disruption.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Tychus. Nope. Tychus able to punish the Diablo enough that neither team able to secure the kill there.
Okay. The Sylvanas talents. I don't know Sylvanas well enough. Is that a stacking W Sylvanas?
Uh, yes. Um, and yes, I don't know either. I think there's a stacking Q on this one too, maybe? I haven't played Sylvanas in like 3 years or
Mm-hmm.
something, since her rework, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
She was never one of my sort of standard heroes. But oh, good camp engage here. We looks like the Gray Mane is going on with White Mane and Rhaegar and Junkrat doing, and both camps are going to be cleared probably at roughly this. All
about
right,
the
no,
same,
it
yeah.
looks like I mean, there's going to be a little bit cleared faster on the
Yep.
side of sOaK Lane, but it's not going to matter too much.
Yeah, sOaK Relay basically determined that you will never get the first camp. First camp
There.
always goes to sOaK Relay, they say.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, they're doing a good job on the soaking, doing their namesake.
Yep.
So
Uh,
not too much.
yep. I mean, both teams relatively even in XP so far.
Mm-hmm.
Um, letting Top
Yeah.
Wave push in a bit, so their soak will be a little bit delayed, but it's the same.
Yeah. Not too much to go on here. One interesting thing is that if you look at the damage on soak every side of Bronze 6, it's
hmm
a lot of auto attack. Um, the Silva has the W trait true, but there's a lot of Greymane there. And they've got some pretty good armor on the Urel and the ETC with Block Body.
Yeah. Honestly, even if they don't have a lot of auto attack, a lot of the times you'll take Dauntless anyways at level 1. Just
Uh,
because 50 armor permanently, physical armor, is still pretty good.
mhm. All right. Well, we're back to the sort of nothing happening, which is the usual part of Altered Valley, which is broken up by objective.
Yeah, Alternate Valley will have a lot of downtime probably. We do
Mm,
maybe have a rotation coming up on ETC. What's gonna happen here? No?
he's got slide, he's got towers.
Yeah.
We're looking for, but it's basically taking the camps on cooldown and ignoring the objective.
Yeah. So Bronze6 has a few seconds where they could actually start the channel on the objective.
They could, but I think that sOaK LaNe is doing the right thing by taking the camp just for the experience and provide if there's a fight now of the objectives, they have to deal with lane push.
Well, and so Bronze6 kind of doing the equivalent thing. Yeah, 30 seconds later or so, but not too bad.
I mean, I see this happen a lot on Altered Valley. Both teams will sort of ignore the objective in favor of sOaK, sort of wait for the other team to blink first. Only if the lanes are clear that they will get the objective, which they do pretty easily. Channel it back. Oh no, are you gonna?
Should get a pretty easy channel back. Okay.
Rhaegar did a cute little throw the totem and for lightning shield on try to get interrupt, but didn't.
Slightly too slow on that. Sylvana's getting low, but the white main burst heal. She didn't even use her mana for that heal.
White main mana issues aren't much of an issue anymore.
Oh no? Okay.
Not after the change. I remember when she was more of a, she could save anyone from dying, but she would burn all her mana doing it. Now she can't do that.
This Junkrat stall is going to be so obnoxious.
Oh no. I feel rage on the part of Greyman getting a little bit stunned there. Tegus jumps in, gets some damage.
Got a little skirmish on the right side too, but they're all really tanky, so I don't see anything happening. Notably, Urel not going for the bouncy talent at 7.
Oh, the bouncy is so good though.
I do love me my fast hammer though. You just charge that hammer and start speeding around the battlefield.
So, looking at the Tychus talents, according to Trabe, they've gone the wrong one, but according to me, they've gone the right because they went bigger.
Bigger they are.
Which is usable, really good for bursting down the first 70 or 65% of someone's health, but not useful at all at the last bit.
Okay. Well, the last bit. That's the easiest part, right?
My thoughts on it, if you burst the tank's health down to a third, they are backing off. Whether they die or not, they are effectively out of the fight.
That seems reasonable to me. Who could possibly have a reasonable counter argument?
Hear that, Trabe? I think Trabe's counter argument is that the in the rhythm gives you dings.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, that's a pretty solid counter argument.
And who can resist the siren of dings?
I can't, that's for sure. Junkrat took the silence on trap, so I would expect that to come into play. Yep. That's so irritating.
It's a 4v5 temporarily. They are probably backing off here, though. Greymane is coming in from the top. And they're going to recapture their camp with 10 seconds left.
Yep, so this is twice now that sOaK LaNe has just gotten, you know, a good chunk of the objective. And if they're able to get that last chunk, it kind of all paid off. But this is really one of those all-for-one objectives where if they don't, then, you know, it's all wasted.
I think both teams are mostly looking for 10, trying to force a fight then. They're looking for the advantage.
Oh, Bloodlust out on Diablo. Mosh pit.
And bomb. They go right at 10. Apocalypse trying to counter, but they've already. White main's already down. This is a to clear the entomb. Oh, Greymane getting a bunch of kills there, but looks like he's going to pay for himself. It's currently a 2v2.
Whoa, what a bloody fight.
But with Sylv and Diablo pushed out, it looks like they're good at that channel. And I don't think they can be stopped this time. Oh,
trying to stall, but they're going to be able to. They just have to stall a few seconds now.
Yeah. 1 second. Half a second. There it goes. That was quick on the Bloodlust mosh pit rip.
Yes.
They took full advantage of that 5 seconds they had 10s.
Not very long, no. And went straight in, yeah. With Bloodlust.
Oh,
look at that, yeah. So we saw most of the ults there, but yeah, so we got Bloodlust, Mosh Pit, Riptire, Ardent Defender, which I don't think we saw, and then Odin, which I don't think we saw.
I wouldn't be surprised if we used Odin to push here, or they used Odin to push.
Just for the extra siege, yeah. Ooh,
Getting
slide onto Sylvanas.
She should be. Nope.
Her last, like, 30 or 40% health just melted.
Well, she doesn't have that much to begin with. And, well, White Mane needs to spam the Q if she wants to do the insane burst kind of heal. She was doing the medium heals. Just sadly not enough to save people anymore. I miss the release White Mane.
Release White Mane was bogus, and you know it.
It was so awesome.
Oh,
We have
probably
good things
the most OP healer release I think I've ever seen.
I loved her so much. Ooh, there's a tomb. There's a followed up with Apocalypse. There's a cleanse, but there's a Bloodlust falling. But Tychus is still really low. He's at 30 health. He goes down. Oh, White Mane looks like she went for the protection ult. Not a bad choice. Lets them re-engage.
I'm really liking the really quick silences on the ETC mosh pit. The first time it wasn't enough because the Riptire was able to get in time to secure the kills. But the second time, I think the silence there made a difference.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. And well, it was good in Tomb to start with. I mean, Tychus was basically at 10% health. Oh, and looks like a boss is going to be taken. I don't think... Oh, Rhaegar going a little too optimistic than his ability to...
Yeah, Rhaegar was hovering around there for a while. He showed, so they knew he was there. I think that was just a little bit greedy there.
They might get some damage done with Sylv on the towers here, but usually this boss is get too much. I'd be surprised if it got a fort.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to get a fort. It gets the wall though. That's always nice.
Are they going for top boss?
They may be. sOaK eVeRy getting the mid mercs, and I like that. Juicy. I don't know what exactly is juicy, but something is juicy.
Yep. Looks like the fort on the bottom is going to go down to about half health. And things are going to be reset. So 1 fort down the side of Bronze6 and about 1 fort almost down the side of sOaK eVeRy.
Importantly, that almost, though.
Yeah. But still basically just go over there and look at it for a few seconds and it will fall over.
Merc's taken now for Bronze6 as well, so that'll even out the mid lane.
And honestly, I don't know how much value they're going to get out of the down fort in mid lane. It will make it harder for them to retreat, but it's also the easiest to clear up.
Yep. It's not even the closest well, really, I don't think. I feel like that top wall may even be closer for Bronze6.
Yeah. All right. I would expect both teams to go back to sort of sOaKing and waiting for the other team to blink first. The next objective is a little bit stronger, because both teams have ults to push with. But it is going to be hard to get a full channel against the Junkrat with the trap setup. Look how they're covering the bushes and all the approaches in there. This is going to be very difficult for Bronze to push in. Alright, looks like we have an engage. DC's out. There's still all the ults are here, so then there's an entomb. This channel started, but still can stop that.
Yeah, doing a good job of stalling the channel. But Bronze6 letting it go. Yeah.
Greymane was in the bottom, clearing it up there, taking the fort bottom.
Now with
so that was enough to push in.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I almost want to see them try to get 16s first. Oh, engage on Junkrat.
Beautiful cleanse.
Yeah, the cleanse is on point.
In fact, it's stopping. It stops Diablo, not who they wanted to trap in there.
Tychus does fall though.
There was a silence on the Greymane. The Mosh got a few seconds. Oh, sorry, silence on the ETC.
Your ult goes out, heals her back up. ETC getting quite low though.
So after all that, it was a 1-for-1 because the Diablo died. But Diablo is back, and Tychus is not.
Diablo's weak. ETC's low. He needs to be careful going in here.
It's charged and flipped, and the dead comes back to wreak his revenge.
Yeah, ETC I think needed to back off, knowing that Diablo was coming back. That was a little bit too low to kind of stay in there. Now we do have 16s for Bronze6. Full Wraithwalk will build again for Leoric. Executioner from Greymane, which I like. They have a good amount of stuns and slows and such.
White main talents look pretty standard. Junkrat still going for the mine build. Rhaegar talents are very standard. Good cleanses, by the way.
Trap build, not mine, but yeah.
So you are correct.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Sylve stacks? Is 100 good?
I have no idea.
Two. Leo's by himself though. He's taking some tower shots.
Riptire
And
goes
looks
out.
like
This is, I think, the first raw Riptire of the game, I think. Oh, that could
that Greymane is low, and he goes down. There's a Bloodlust switch up.
This Diablo.
He's getting a lot of heals over from Whitemane.
Maybe
He's still
enough.
alive. And Rhaegar goes down in response. Diablo goes down finally though. And it's
Leo's
going to be
low now.
Sylve's still alive in the back.
Mini URL chasing.
Tychus is somewhat low, and there is no heals. You have to be careful. But I think with both dead and only 10 seconds left on it, they are going to get to this objective pretty well.
Yeah, it's rough because, you know, like I was saying, Bronze6 got to 10 seconds too of the objective, but none of that matters anymore.
Nope. Only that last second.
Yep. Alright, so let's see. Rhaegar coming up. Diablo also coming up in a few seconds. Think they're going to keep pushing top? Are they going to go some other lane? Try to keep somewhere probably? Typically you want 10 stacks per minute on Sylve. So we are on minute 14 and it's 100.
We're a little bit behind.
So a little behind, I guess, yeah. But reasonable.
Still doing reasonable damage.
Mhm.
She has the most hero damage actually on her team.
Leo having one of those you're not trapped in here with me, I'm trapped in here with you moments.
Yes. I know those Leo moments well.
Yes, it happens occasionally.
Taking tower shots.
Oh yeah,
And
he
he's
is.
about
That-
half health. So he's got
man.
range on the... Oh, there's the flip. Leo's a little isolated. Oh, Greymane
Leo's
going in
trouble.
against the Bloodlust to help the Tychus run and chase down the Greymane, who manages to dodge the trap.
Yeah,
Ooh, there's a
interesting
flip.
defensive bloodlust, which we don't see often. Riptire. Riptire has secured a kill almost every time it's been used.
Riptire is good.
I've been impressed with it, yeah.
But they're all low. They might have to back off here.
Yeah, I think they're just hoping. Looks like they are going to get the mid keep, just from the power of the objective, which is, you know, I think that's a fine trade for sOaK every lane. No deaths, get a keep.
Not enough to finish off the game, though. I think you really need 2 keeps down before you can successfully push core on this map.
Yeah, agreed. It's really hard to kill that core in any reasonable amount of time if there's still 2 keeps up.
Now, this core did not get any changes in the latest patch, right?
No, it doesn't do anything special like the rest of the cores.
Okay. And it looks like they're on top boss. Doing what they can to get some more pressure on top. Yeah, I think even with Mercs coming in, they are not going to be able to... Core will not fall to catapults alone, just for middle lane.
And we do have Bronze6 countering with a bot boss.
Are they going to get it in time, though?
I think so. It'll be tight.
The hell? Urel's taking the lead. She's almost there.
And Greymane is unfortunately tanking this, which is not what they want to happen.
Gonna get the boss, but can they get out alive? No, they're not quite doing it. They went all right there. Rhaegar was a little bit behind. Oop. ETC's looking for something, but he's gonna get stunned.
Double boss stun there is rough. Alright, Bloodlust goes
Bloodlust
out.
going. Urel's chasing. Can she get a jump? Bloodlust is pretty much over now. There's a slide on Whitemane. Whitemane looks like she's the target. There's in 2. Whitemane's still alive though. She's throwing out heals on herself. Stun on Urel, and she does not have. She was 7 seconds away from her ult.
Yeah, and too much CC on the URL too. Even if she had her ult.
Alright, Greymane is top, taking down the boss. And Urel will be up in about 40 seconds. So this should give at least the initial channel over to Bronze.
And that top keep does not fall to the boss, which is, not super surprising because the boss on this map is not very good.
Hmm.
But sOaK and LaNe would have loved if that happened.
With 2 keeps down, they could have easily hit pressure on core. As it is, they look like they're probably going to be losing their mid. Ooh, ETC to slide is down. He is going to be in
Oh
trouble.
no. Ooh,
There's the
mosh
mosh.
pit.
Yep, but there's a gray main outside the mosh. And there's
Oh,
20s on
death
both sides.
metal.
Death mosh. Alright, blowing things up. Tyka's still alive. And that is currently a 1-for-1.
Yeah, Diablo getting low, Junkrat and Tychus both getting low, but nobody falling. Um, so, I would say good on the supports for keeping most of their players alive there.
Look at the Sylph damage, by the way, on the stat. She is at 58k. The next highest on her team is at 31. So she's putting out a lot of damage during these fights.
Yes. Yeah, she's matched on the other side by Junkrat, who's at 59k.
Mm-hmm. Well, Junkrat should be the one leading on damage.
You expect
anyway.
that, yeah.
Yeah. All right, 30 seconds left or so during this. They'll have everyone up. Leo looking to zone with his spooky goat.
Oh, Bloodlust going out. Leo's in trouble.
He gets the Entomb out. Rhaegar's in a little bit of trouble, but Tychus out there with the Bloodlust is going to be able to outduel the Greymane, and they're chasing him down.
Greymane's in trouble now, yep.
Whitemane's trying to throw the heals up on him. He still might be able to make it. Oh, the slow totem from Rhaegar, and that's
Diablo's in trouble.
Oh, that is not a good one. Tychus is a little bit low. Diablo's gonna be. So the question is, can they do anything on a 5v3 here? Top 4 is.
I almost wonder if they should core. They've got a good push in mid and top. 2 keeps down.
I do with objective. They're still gonna have 2 keeps down.
But core, no, core. Oh, they let the minions get it back.
Yeah, that's gonna be challenging because Greymane will be up for about 10 seconds before this objective is channeling.
Yeah.
So I think
double blink from Bronze6
on Diablo.
So blink on Diablo and blink on Sylvanas.
Ah, okay. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, CRT took the blink last time too, I remember. And, like I said, I think secured at least one kill.
Alright, they're going in. 10 seconds left. Are they going to try to stop the channel, or are they just looking for kill?
They're trying to stop the channel, but it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
At this point, sOaK just needs to stall.
You're all taking a bunch of damage. There's a Bloodlust. Fight. They get the objective. If they get a kill off this, they win.
There's a mosh pit and a tomb.
Tychus doing his best. He's getting heals from that auto. Backing off. 1 kill so far, but it's on a Leo. Still got the Bloodlust because of that 20 upgrade. And it finally fades.
Bloodlust lasts so long nowadays. And... Oh man, Jarell's low.
She does not have her... Yeah.
Oh, but Greymane falls, trying to get in the backline. A triple silence from the Sylvanas was beautiful.
Yeah, but she's going to get stunned and finished off here. And that almost certainly is game.
That's got to be game. That was a really good attempt from Bronze6. They may still get the Tychus.
Yep.
Do.
Leo's back. He's going for the Rhaegar.
I still think it's game. Like, core's at half health. Like.
Yeah, the core's going to finish this off by itself.
Really good fight by Bronze6 at the end there. They didn't quite pull it off, but...
Alright. Solid game 2. Anything stand out to you talent or stat-wise on this one game?
Let's see. Hero damage, again, really matched between the teams.
I think I honestly really like the Bloodlust. The Bloodlust was sort of key to be able to hit the button and just go for it. They had a little bit of issues with the ETC being the focus target and just being able to destroyed or picked off by Leo and Tombs or whatever. But the Bloodlust engage with the Tychus was just so deadly.
Yeah, and I think Bronze6 kind of knew to watch out for that. They banned Rhaegar as their third ban on game one. Uh, and so I guess sOaK Lane kind of knowing that didn't let that happen in game two.
Yeah,
Uh,
prioritize the rig there.
let me see. Let me figure out. Try to see if we can get an interview. Keep talking. Let me look for an
Okay.
interview.
Yeah. Sorry, I will continue to feel the silence with the soothing sound of my voice.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
And so I want to say that I think that both teams did a really good job on this game. They had some very close fights. I mean, it came down to basically the positioning and use of abilities on several just very crucial late game team fights. There was no domination of one side or another. I particularly liked, I think, if I have to point out, I loved sOaK Lane's map rotations. They had some very smooth, very on point with getting the camps, very on point with getting the soaks. sOaK, especially in game one, they just managed to get a sizable advantage on that first objective by just moving their heroes around the map at the right time. I think that is a very underrated skill when it comes to playing together as a team.
Mhm.
It is also probably something they are used to. They are more of a veteran team. They've played several seasons in Div B, so they've sort of gotten to know each other. Um, and while I sort of missed seeing the cheese that they sometimes pull out with the Vikings, the Samuro, the whatever, it was nice to see them play a more quote normal comp.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was solid. Let's swap over to like lobby one.
okay.
Hello, hello,
Hello, hello.
and congratulations.
Thank you.
So how you feeling? Your team happy with that win?
Oh yeah, we're really happy with that win.
That was certainly an intense game one.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my. Game one was crazy.
The
Just so
starts at
much.
the end, I think team must have felt really happy with that one.
Got caught out and we killed them and we were able to end and it was great.
In the caster, we were actually sort of betting on 5 protectors for that map.
Betting on the 5 protectors for that map.
You
Oh my.
you laugh, but you almost made it.
No. That was entirely our plan to back out, bait them in, and land a great Durant or some other CC.
Mm-hmm.
Might have hopped out, popped a mosh, and then go end the game.
Yeah.
It's a 27-minute protector. What's it gonna do? Breathe on the core?
I imagine that was your plan from minute 0.
Oh yes, entirely.
Like
Sprayed out the whole game to get to like what, level 24, and then get that last protector, push in, get that open keep, back out a bit, and then when they see that, they're gonna go charging straight in, and then bam, turn on them and get them.
All right. Talking of game one, can I ask what like your preparation was for this series? Like, did you have a set draft going in here? I noticed that you picked some heroes that I think would have been highly contested first pick, like the Mephisto in game one. Was
Oh
that the
yeah.
point, or did you just really want the Mephisto?
We knew that the Mephisto was going to be highly contested, and we really wanted the Mephisto. Plus, we scouted that Bronze6 had a good Mephisto. That's why we banned it out game 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely one of the contested heroes. And then we were just mostly had general plans. We had some scouting information, so we knew what to ban, but we've been just preparing different comps and talking it over, and we picked one that worked.
Cool.
You ban Tracer every game. Do they have a good Tracer player or is that just something Tracer strong?
According to the team scouting information, yes.
Okay.
I have to say I did not take part in that scouting, but I trust the people who did.
Yeah, interesting. Like we have seen not too many teams actually picking up with the new Tracer, so it was good to see both the team playing it and you respecting the ban.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about game one, Kime?
Yeah. So I guess I'm trying to remember what happened in game one. Oh yeah. So I think game one, both supports deserve a lot of props. Game 2 as
Oh
well,
yeah.
but I think game 1 I noticed it a little bit more. Was Lifebinders and Stukov flailing swipes, just saving their teammates all
Those
over
life
the
binders were
place.
so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Try to kill someone and then nope, we're not killing them.
Multiple
I think
times.
Multiple times. Like I think every fight we tried to take that happened. It
Mhm.
was so annoying.
she got off a full heal on almost every one of them, except for like the very last fight.
And then, so you went ETC both games.
Mhm.
Comfort pick, or you think he's really strong right now, or?
I think he's the best tank right now, and they left him up both times.
Even over Johanna?
I think he does a few things better than Johanna does. He's got more CC. Johanna's definitely the easier tank to play, and it makes it a lot easier to follow up because you group a bunch of people up and you can just kill them all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I
good to
definitely
know.
think ETC's. I like ETC more than Johanna. Nope, probably shouldn't have said that.
I mean, we're just gonna scribble this note down here, yeah.
Scribble that note down. So, when playing against sOaK every lane, ban the ETC.
hmm So going into game 2, you had map pick, and you went for Ultrac Pass. What was the reasoning behind that? That's not, in NGS I would say it's not the most common map.
Well, it was a large map and Cursed was banned. If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to take them to a large map, and Cursed wasn't available.
Was it BMed who was asking this morning? What are the largest maps?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Were you planning
In
for
the
this
NGS
today?
map pool, I'm pretty sure it's Cursed Hollow and Alterac Pass, so I think Warhead edged them out.
Yeah,
Which we are
Warhead's
eternally
big.
thankful that Warhead is not part of the map.
Yes.
Boo. Get Warhead in here. Have a bunch of like 1v1s all across the map. That sounds fun to cast.
Yes, get the Vikings back in meta. Let's do it.
I did have a question about there was a hero that was banned pretty early on in game 1, and you picked up much closer in game 2. That's the Rhaegar.
hmm
Did you have sort of a plans for Bloodlust comp going into these series and like, oh my gosh, we have to do this now? Or is it just more of an accidental, all right, we see what they're doing. Let's try Rhaegar here. Was it
Bloodlust is busted. That's just basically it. Bloodlust is busted.
Do you think it's busted at 10, or is it only the 20 upgrade?
I think it's busted at 10, and 20 just makes it insane.
Okay. I hope everybody
Yeah.
in B West is scribbling down some more notes here.
No, everybody in BOS, the good teams in BOS already know that.
Yeah, I think
I've noticed a lot more Rhaegar bans in priority in like the recent games we were playing.
Yeah, no, Rhaegar being good with Bloodlust is not a surprise.
Yeah.
So especially game 2, noticed a lot of really nice ult synergies from y'all. Do you practice these things? Or are you just naturally in sync?
A little bit of both. We definitely like. It's been a lot of big. It's words escape me, but no, it's been a lot of a gradual thing. We just play more and more, and we get better and better playing together.
Mhm.
And we've been doing this for quite a while now. I think 3-4 seasons.
Mhm.
Bound to pick up a little bit of coordination over that time.
Is that what's supposed to happen?
Yeah.
You would hope so.
I still swipe people out of Apocalypse every single time.
Yes. Yeah, you were like Junkrat was dripping Riptire as the mosh pit was starting, so that it was able to get there and blow someone up almost every time. It looked very pretty.
I'm glad it did.
Was there any part or not was there, because there definitely was. I'd say, what was maybe kind of the part during these games where you were maybe most nervous that you were gonna lose it?
Oh, it definitely had to be game 1. There was we fought into their Dragon Queen and we totally messed it up, and I was very nervous after that moment that they were just going to get the protector and walk it in.
Yeah.
But shows how much I know about how long it takes to get the protector.
We were nervous too. I noticed you fighting into the Dragon Queen and almost wiping. It
Yep.
was, yeah, kind of just on your own
Not our
deciding
best
to do
moment
that.
there.
Yeah, you had a chance to leave.
Well, there's certainly many of times of people want to leave and they just are unable.
But that white main's at like 5% life.
I
You gotta get
know.
that kill, right?
I know. She was several times.
Doesn't matter that the rest of their team is at full health and is gonna CC you. You gotta get that kill.
It's just she's just asking for it, like just standing
Exactly.
there with 5% health.
See, someone who gets me.
Um, I think that's all I've got for this series. Did you have more questions on the series, Noel?
No, not really. I think you got most of them.
Okay. Are there any upcoming matches that you're especially preparing for or worried about?
Can't say that there's anyone that stands out to me.
Look at that. Look at that confidence.
No, please don't take that as me being confident. Please don't take that as me being confident. They're all the matches coming up. There are going to be some pretty intense matches coming up, but I don't think I could pick one out of the bunch.
Well, with this victory, we're pretty much securing third place so far in the standings. So, you seems likely that you'll end up in the playoffs. So good luck there.
Thank you.
Cool. Any shout outs you want to give?
I got to give a shout out to the rest of my team. They played really well tonight, and I got to give a shout out to the other team, Bronze6. That was a really good Genji game one, and you guys were great opponents. And then I have to give a shout out to my mom and my dad. I know my mom wasn't watching this night, but she definitely watched one of these past games.
All right.
But anyway, either way.
Shout out to Philip K's parents then.
Shout out to my parents, yeah. I don't know.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you very much for the great games. Great series.
Yeah, thank you for the cast.
No problem.
I'm sure it was amazing. I'll enjoy watching it later.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
See ya. And then let's see. Okay. Yeah. Anything else you wanted to say, Noel?
Nope. Good games. Look forward to seeing more games by both teams.
Yep. Sounds good. Thank you everybody for watching. If you have a chance, please fill out the caster review thing for feedback. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed it. See you in future games. Bye.